I just stopped to see this old building as I was coming through Perth. 1872. It was the county registry office, but I thought it was like an old jail. It looked like an old jail. And as here, I'll go up and I'll turn left again and just show you what I mean. But it's a pretty old historical building, but it looks like they're fixing it up, which is nice. They even got a sign up that says "Your tax dollars at work." But actually you can see, like, look at this one here. There's some old stuff around here, some old historical buildings for sure. So I was just driving by here and look, see? Look at this old building. See, and I looked back there and I thought it was an old jail. Maybe it was an old jail. Well, leave a comment if you know anything about it. It's in Perth. At a construction site right on my route. Well, not a construction site, but it looks like they're paving, and I'm gonna try and go around and avoid it by taking this road. Because one, I don't want to sit there in a traffic jam for half an hour, and two, I hate driving on that brand new asphalt they just stick down, that oily soft shit. It's worse than riding in mud. So let's just take this route. I know the old beeline not gonna like it, and we're just gonna try and go by sense of direction and see if we can get around it somehow. Now, they got all kinds of GPSs and shit here, so I'm sure we can figure it out. I noticed nobody was hanging a left there. Let's just go see what happens up here. Depends how backed up the traffic was. Seems to be going to the right spot. Well, here I am. I'm detouring. Went up quite a ways till I found a paved road that went to the right. So now we're cutting straight across and trying to get back, see if I can find my original highway. Nice country out here. If I lived in this area, I would probably ride this road all the time. It doesn't say no exit, so I'm just using my maps, trying to cut my way back to where that road is. Highway 7, I guess. And let's see if we can avoid all that crap. You know, I would rather drive 20 miles around on a road like this than sit in a traffic jam and wait 20 minutes and drive on construction material. This is way better. As long as you can find your way back. Ah, that's what the adventure's all about. Oh, there you can see. This is why the phone is coming in so handy in conjunction with the beeline. And you can, it's not really registering what road I'm on, but I can see down in the bottom right corner there, that's my original route. That's my route that I planned, that I'm supposed to be on, and I'm heading back towards it. So I'm just going like that. So use a bit of common sense, a bit of sense of direction. Now we're going to look for a road to the right, and hopefully we bypass that construction. Yeah, made it back to the highway, but it's fresh stuff. But it's not as bad here. This stuff looks like it's been sitting for a bit. Even if it sits for a day or so, that's not so bad. It's just when they just first put it down, it's nothing but an oil slick. Be kidding me. I come into town and it looks like it's all backed up again. Hopefully it's just town traffic and not more construction. Well, like they say, there's two seasons in Ontario: winter and construction. So I'm just coming into Smith Falls now, and to be honest, I don't know if that makes me feel like I'm making progress or not, because normally when I come out this way, like when I did my Gas Bay trip, I did Smith Falls in the first day, and here I am on day 2 before I'm doing Smith Falls, before I'm into Smith Falls. But I went a lot more scenic, of course, and I wanted to go to Tweed. So that's why. So here I am, you know, almost 2.5 hours on the road. And now I'm just to Smiths Falls on day 2. But anyway, yeah, if I really wanted to head out east quicker, I would have hit Smiths Falls. It's a hard, a little over 400 kilometers if you go the right route from home, so no problem getting there in a day. So that was just all me doing that. Anyway, Smiths Falls now. We're gonna keep on going then. Better get some more miles under our belt. So we can see the, I looked down and all the beeline's out. Did I miss a turn? But I'm looking on my phone and no, I'm right en route. So this is what happens with the beeline. Every once in a while it'll blip out. So if you're only relying on the beeline, you know, you'd be all confused now. You wouldn't know where the heck you're going. You'd have to get the stop and get your phone out and all that stuff. But by having the phone as a backup beside it like this, I can quickly check it. I don't have to stop or anything. I can see, nope, it's just blipped out. Maybe it lost cell signal or something. And it clearly shows that I am en route. So I just pulled over in Kentville at the grocery store. Pretty major town. And just asked them where the local town park was. Oh, well, we don't have one. So this whole town, which is a pretty significant sized town, it's got everything else, has no park. No place with a picnic table, nothing like that. So, not a very fun town. Let's hope we can find something. I'll have to keep my eyes out. Because I'm getting hungry and I would like to pull over and have a nice little snacky poo lunch. I would very much like that. And I'm gonna have to keep looking. It's like lots of traffic, lots of people, but nobody goes to the park. Heaven forbid. She said I might find something down by the boathouse if I go up there and hang her right at the light, and then I'll have to jog and all this shit, but I'm just gonna have to go for it here. So we'll go have a quick look, but if not, we'll just have to keep moving on and hope the next town has a park. There we go. I found a park. Now I gotta find a picnic table that isn't taken. There was a park in town, so the locals must be real well hidden because the locals didn't have a clue. You always figure, ask the locals, they'll know. So you'd think. That'll do. So we're stopping for a little picnic in the park. We finally found the park. And so this was my idea. Trying to do something nice here. Stopped at that grocery store. And what I'm going to do is I'm boiling some water. And I'm going to make some tea first, a nice cup of tea. This morning's one was kind of crappy because I had to heat the water in the microwave and it just doesn't come out good when you do that. So let's have a decent cup of tea. And I am quite hungry. Haven't eaten since that little bit of oatmeal this morning, and it's now 12:30. Perfect time to stop for a picnic lunch. So here we are. It's nice. Found a nice little private spot. It's cooler. It's shady. There's a bit of a breeze, so I'll be able to cool down. So at the store, I wanted to buy roast beef, but they didn't have a deli. But they did have these little mini packs, so I got a turkey one, and I got a noodle soup. Now I was going to get some bok choy or something like that and make a real nice ramen kind of soup here, but I didn't want to buy a great big thing of bok choy for like $7. It wasn't worth it. So we're just going to make it basic there. And to get my vitamins and my fiber, I got this nice mixed fruit cup. So that's going to do me well. I guess another thing that would be good to get the fruit idea, or even for a breakfast, is almost all grocery stores have those yogurt parfaits, and it's just a cup with yogurt and it's got granola and it's got a bunch of this fruit on top of it. And I could always just have one of those for a quick breakfast too. So if I can find one, we'll do that. My tea's almost boiling. I'm gonna try and get a decent cup of tea today. You have to have rolling boiling water for your tea to come out properly. Okay, so first thing we want to put in makes deluxe noodle soup is the soup base. Then you want to put, if you got any, some hot sauce. Then get some in there. Not too much. And give that a stir with your spork. Careful not to knock it off your cooker. And it is. I'm not going to try and keep any of this turkey because it's just going to go bad if I keep it in my pack, especially in hot weather. So I put what I need and I'm just going to eat the rest. I think it's ready enough.
Rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector.